really love. And I think people won't expect them from me, but it'll display my growth and it'll display my lane that I'm trying to take, like, in where I'm at. So y'all will be on the lookout for that. And then some other stuff. Me and Few are getting one in. Me and Few are trying to figure it out. Me and Dill been trying to figure it out. But those, be looking out for those tracks that I mentioned because, yeah, man, it's gonna be really fun. And I'm like, man, I can't keep hiding from people. Like, I don't like being that mysterious guy. Like, people should know, like, man, like, I'm excited about this. Like,
before you said that you scrapped the project, why did you scrap the project and go the single route?
We should talk about it. So
we should talk about it.
We should talk about it. I feel like this stuff isn't talked about enough. This is the stuff that people want to hear. So, finished the album, right? Like, I literally finished an album, like a full-length album. And we were like, man, it came out so good too. Like, it was like, man, like, this is crazy. Like, me and Ace were both just really excited. And, like, our bar is, like, classic territory. Like, that's the only way to do an album, in my opinion. And so we got it to where we wanted it, like, for real. We just needed a couple more pieces, just finishing the intro stuff. Then I'm just gonna give y'all a whole scoop. Like, then that Juice WRLD record came out. Y'all hear that? That Juice WRLD record? The album that they dropped after he passed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a record on there called "Come and Go," and it's like a rock song. Like, it's crazy. And Ace called me, bro. Like, he called me. He was like, bro. He was like, man, that record, dude, it's crazy. He was like, dude, like, I feel like we can make stuff like this good. Like, I feel like we can, like, go this crazy with it. And I was like, bro, we can. And so he proposed right on the spot the idea. He was like, man, like, I just think we could go even further with it. Now, like, I think basically it was like, let's scrap what we got. Not scrap, but, like, separate. The stuff's still going to come out, but in single form and stuff. I was like, man, let's just, like, leak it. Like, let's just keep going, basically. So it's not technically scrap, but it's, like, divided, and we'll figure out what happens. Some of the songs might still see the album, but, yeah, like, we are pushing for classic. Like, we're pushing for, like, when you hear it, it's like, bro, like, man, like, I just can't put out, like 50 Cent, like, his debut album, you listen to that, it's like, bro, this, like, them boys put some time into this. Like, you can just hear it, like, in the music, you know? So, yeah, I'm going for like what God has for me. And not just my idea of what's good, but, like, something that's going to really rock people. Like, yeah.
So were any of the Keep Breathing tracks from your album?
Oh, yeah.
All three of them?
One of them.
Okay. Dope.
What? Yo, that's wild. Because I was like, I thought whenever you said, like, classic, I heard the 3 songs and I was like, yo, man, this must be from the new stuff. But considering that was the old music, that's, that you're gonna, like, push even harder and create even a better product. So that's I thought that was from the new thing already, but to think that was from the old stuff, bro, you grinding for real, and I love to see it.
A lot, yeah. I just feel like, why not, man? Like, we get one chance. Like, let's go hard, bro. Like, even like with what y'all are doing, it's like, man, just go crazy with it. Like, there's no point in settling. Like, we don't have to settle. Now, is there a place when it's like, hey, you need to drop this? Yes. Like, and is it like I said, like, to clarify though, those songs will most definitely see the surface. Like, they're already turned in. Like, those songs are ready to go. But it's more so like, there's so much untapped territory that we haven't tried yet. And it's like, man, like, I would hate to never know. I would hate to never try. Like, okay, let's say I don't try. We can just use the album that we made. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that we try, and it's like, dang, like, this isn't what we thought. Cool. If we have a project that feels so good and so full of him. So it's like, man, that's the exciting part. Is when we get to it, you have options. Like, you can choose what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, when you're not really working as hard as you can, all you have is, like, your one thing. And it's like, this is my one thing. It's like, man, what if your one thing doesn't work? Like, what if your one thing, like, what if you settle down for that and you had, like, 40 other things to go walk into and maximize as well? You know? So that's how I feel. I just feel like it's like, keep hitting people upside the head with it until it's like, man, what else can we do? Like, you know what I mean?
All right, man. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate you. You came on here. You killed it. You gave us more than we asked for, which doesn't happen often.
Dude,
So,
I love like this stuff.
that.
Like, that's what's funny is like with the freestyles, I used to be all about that, and now it's so funny. I feel like as time goes on, it's like you want to talk about the content. Like, I'm like, man, let's talk about what's going on. Like, that gets me going. Like, I love talking about the art. Like, that just hits different for me.
Yeah, that was the whole point of this, pen game 101. Like we're examining the pen. Like we're gonna dive deep into it.
Hey man, guys, thank y'all for real. It was cool. Just man, I feel like it was just a joy-filled conversation. Like that, man, that was fun.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do it again sometime.
We will, and next time y'all gonna have it's gonna be more music out. So
okay, dope.
Yeah,
we'll run it back. You'll become the first second time guest on the show.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
You'll be teaching Pen Game 102. You'll be the next class.
Let's call it that. Let's do it.
That could be. I guess that's season
Maybe
2.
Next time we can do it in person. Whenever COVID.
Let's do it, bro. Thank you so much, bro. I'll talk to you later. We'll send you everything. Send me that track, and I'll send you the episode when it's done.
Say less. All right, y'all.
All right, so that was Hulvey. Hulvey was super awesome and genuine, just like he was when I met him in Atlanta, as he referenced. He's still exactly the same person, just with a lot more clout, and he will never let you know it. So, guys, let's kick it around. What did you think about this episode and Hulvey and the games and the breakdown?
So I think the thing that's very just clear is just, man, that dude is so genuine. He's so optimistic. I don't know if I've met someone recently who just made you feel good to be in his Zoom presence more than Hulvey. But yeah, he killed the games, which was surprising because those games are things that are killing people a lot of the time. But man, he really, I think he's a really special dude, and I think I'm really excited about what he's got going on moving forward.
Oh yeah, like he's after God's own heart. Like you can tell that he takes his music and his anointing seriously. And like you said, like his answers, like you said, you gave us more. He gave us a lot more than we were asking. Like he didn't just answer a question at face value. He dived into it and talked about it. And he's willing to open his heart to people, and that's rare because even if they are a musician, sometimes they just don't want to talk about stuff like that.
Yo, so I feel like Hulvey is a very nice young man. Very nice. If I had a daughter, I would ask him to date her possibly. But yeah, man, I felt like the dude that I'm saying the brother's heart was on display today. Like even when Fred was like, his when he was asking him the questions, and he was like, hey, for real, hey, bro, real talk. I'm not really in my word more, and that's something that the Lord is convicting me with. Like he could have just skimmed over and just let it be like something that was just hitting. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you think how you want. But he was like, nah, I have this flaw, and I want to lay it out. I'm saying before you asked, I want to be 100% honest. And that in itself encourages other young people that's like him to be honest. I'm saying, like, as one thing, especially being an older dude, I'm saying a lot of artists, they hide, they cover up for the fear of what their fan bases will think, for the fear of losing notoriety and whatever else. But he's like, yo, this is, I have one chance, one shot, this is one life, and I want to be as transparent as possible while encouraging others to go forward. So beyond the music was saucy, you know what I'm saying? Sriracha was all over the joint. I had some picante, asked somebody to pass me the Heinz 57, it was on there, you know what I'm saying? But here's his heart, you know what I'm saying? His transparency, that his love for the Lord was fully on display. And I really, really liked that young guy. He was really nice, especially with that new haircut. You know what I'm saying? I approve 100%.
So that was Pen Game 101 with Hulvey. We ran the gauntlet of the Keep Breathing initiative. Thank you all so much for watching and seeing this whole thing with us. My panelists, Elijah, Cutright, Freddie. Shout out to Luke, who's here with us in spirit. But this was dope. Thank you, Hulvey, so much for joining us. And as always, tune in. Let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't like. If you want, drop some words for the freestyle in the comment or just different ideas. We'd love to hear them. And that's it. Tune in next time. Peace.
Yeah, check the pin game, check the pin game. Got your favorite rappers going insane. Then we run the gauntlet like the end game. So what you looking for. Check the